How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another Movie Hooker YouTube video. I am Gary from Movie Hooker, and today I am going to be showing you what new body horrors we have in store coming our way or recently released. So I'm just going to get stuck straight in, and the first one I want to talk about, obviously, is a film that needs no introduction, and that is The Substance. This is the second feature from Carly Fargate. Not sure on the pronunciation there, but her first movie is the highly recommended Revenge, is what you call it. It's a revenge story, funny enough, and I really enjoyed it. It was a nice slice of brutal female-led action. And so her second feature is The Substance, and it's straight from the book of David Cronenberg, which is funny enough because it has me sort of thinking that, there's only, apart from Brandon Cronenberg, there's only two filmmakers I can think of that are making body horror that is on par with the awesome David Cronenberg, and that is Julia Ducournau from, she done Raw, and she done Titan then. And then obviously we've got this woman here, Coralie Fargate, or again, I don't know, it's probably a butcher of the language, but she has released The Substance. And as far as Cronenbergian horror, I guess I can call it, goes, The Substance looks really up there. It sort of reminds me a little bit of Brandon Cronenberg's Antiviral, to be honest. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. So The Substance stars Demi Moore as an aging celebrity, and she gets the chance to become a younger version of herself by using this new experimental drug. And of course, like any other drug, it becomes addictive, and she uses it, she abuses it, sorry, and starts to go through this horrific body transformation. And it looks, I still haven't seen it, but every review I have read has stated that this is not only one of the best body horrors in recent years, but one of the best horror movies. Full stop. So that is The Substance, and that is number one. Number two, I want to talk about one called HELLHOLE. This has got mixed reviews. Again, I haven't seen it, but I love the trailer for it, and it sort of reminds me of The Thing a little bit. You would be familiar with these directors. They're called the Addams Family. Before HELLHOLE, they had one called Where the Devil May Roam, I think. And these guys are known for low budget independent horrors. Okay, so when you're going to see something like HELLHOLE, just keep that in mind, that this is a low budget independent horror film, and it's not going to look as polished as some of the ones with a bigger budget, but it's all about the storyline. If these guys had the budget to match their epic alien story, then I'm sure it would change the game for them. But HELLHOLE is very similar to The Thing. It follows a load of frackers, I think, and they are in, I don't know, some part of the world anyway, and they unearth this frozen soldier. And inside this frozen soldier, there is a parasitic organism, and it wants to find its new home in a human host, as they always do. So that is HELLHOLE. That's currently just finished a festival run, and I think, if not already, it's coming to Shudder very soon. So that's HELLHOLE. Number three I want to talk about is BOOGER. So I had the pleasure, I will say, of checking out BOOGER, and this is a completely different approach to body horror. If you're looking for something like The Thing or any of the movies that are even on this list, then yeah, this isn't going to be one of them. I would call this like a psychological drama on grief, loss, and acceptance of loss, I guess. It follows this woman who loses her best friend, and the only thing that she has of her best friend is this little cat called BOOGER. And BOOGER gets out of the apartment one day, but before BOOGER gets out of the apartment, he bites her on the hand, and she starts to go through this strange feline transformation. She's slowly turning into a cat, and yeah, it's really, really good. As I say, it's more of a drama and about the acceptance of loss and trying to move on because of losing someone that you weren't ready to lose. So it's very, very powerful. It does offer it offers up some elements of body horror, but this is a drama more than anything else, and a remarkable achievement by Mary Dodderman, who it was her directorial feature. So I will look forward to more from this director as well. So that is Booger. What is up next? Street Trash. I'm sure you already know what Street Trash is. It's a cult classic from the 80s. I'm going to say 87. I'm not too sure. Street Trash. (1987). So I'm really looking forward to this because it's a really icky cult classic favorite. I think it is one of those movies that really deserves an updated version of it because of how far our special effects and body horror grossness has come in, like, say, what, 20 something year. I'm not good. 1987, 1997, 2007. Yeah, 20 something years. So here's another really exciting aspect of the Street Trash remake, and it is the next feature from Ryan Coogler. If you know, Ryan Coogler's directorial debut was a psychedelic, hallucinogenic alien movie set in South Africa called Fried Barry, about this alien that comes down and takes control of this drug addict called Barry and takes him on a fucking crazy trip through Cape Town. So basically, it's an alien using a human body as a vehicle and driving them through Cape Town, pretty much. So if you know what Fried Barry is like, it is a wonderful film, very dark, very experimental, and full of absolutely gorgeous colours. And I think if anybody is going to do a remake of Street Trash justice, then they have the right man for the job. Street Trash isn't released yet, and I will keep you all up to date when I figure out some release information. So I'm nearly at the end of my list, I think, but I am missing one, and I hate that I'm missing one because I should have all these memorized. Body horrors. Oh yeah, you can go on to moviehooker.com and check out a written article of all these movies, which I published just today. Let me see which one I'm missing, Lou. Aha! One called... See, I still can't... Never mind. This one is called Grafted. This is a new film, from a new body horror from New Zealand that is currently it played some festivals in New Zealand. It's played the Sydney Underground Festival recently, and every review that I've read has been very, very good. This is an icky, gruesome sci-fi comedy meant to be very bubbly, and probably bubbly is in like the sense of humor as it's a young teenager, and also bubbly in like making your skin bubble. I prefer the second sort of bubbles. But this is about a young Chinese exchange student, and she travels to New Zealand for a scholarship after her father dies. And before her father died, her father was a fucking scientist. So her scientist father was working on a cure for her skin condition, and she moved to New Zealand, and I'm pretty sure she starts getting bullied by people because of her skin condition, and then she starts to continue her father's work. And I'm not sure if she, like, I've read revenge a couple of times in this, so I'm thinking maybe she's bullied and she's testing out her father's formula, let's call it, on the people that bullied her. I can't confirm that though, but that's where my mind is going. This does look really, really good, and it's one of those movies where I just seen a still. I was like, what the fuck is this? And yeah, it was called Grafted, so not a lot of people know about this one, and I'm hoping that this video is the first time that you have heard of it as well. So guys, that is it. That is 5 new body horrors coming out, so let's go through them again. I'm just going to use my phone here. We got The Substance, we got Hellhole, we got Booger, Grafted, and Street Trash. That's 5 body horrors. So guys, thank you very, very much for watching. If you do enjoy this video and you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please do, as it helps a lot. Thank you very much. Word up. Cheers.